Hey guys, Jason Schnitzer here with O.C Realtor Talk, and what I've got for you today is week 27 of How's the Market segment for our 2021 real estate market. So let's get right into it. Active listings in Orange County, we've gone up about 200 to 2476, 457 new, 397 pending in the last week. Kind of interesting, we're seeing a trend of increased inventory with more new sales coming on the market than are going off the market. And if you've been paying attention to our segments since the beginning of 2021, we've had a lot of rapid increase in pricing, and everybody asks what's going to slow this market down. Well, I'll tell you what is when our supply finally catches up with our demand. And if we do see a rise in inventory, we are going to see a potential softening in prices with more competition, more houses for buyers to look at, and depending on certain seller motivations, if you don't have your house sold within the first 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to start seeing price reductions. However, the one thing that we have been keying in on are interest rates, and the interesting factors here are that we haven't really seen a movement in interest rates. You know, you hear me all the time talk about the Fed and inflation, and the inflation numbers being a lot higher than they expected, and the potential raising of interest rates. Well, the Fed came out and said, hey, probably not going to raise rates until towards the end of 2023. So that's still 2 years away. So we might have these low interest rates for another 2 years. However, prices are going to reach a point where there's just going to be an affordability factor, and less people are going to be able to afford a particular home. The higher the price goes, the less buyers that you're going to have. And again, going back to Econ 101, that's going to affect the supply and demand chain, which we might be seeing a little bit of that. June was a little bit more of a lazy month, if you will, from an activity standpoint, just less showings. Still the same amount of houses coming on the market, if not more, but just not as many active buyers. And whether that be because now that the whole world basically, or at least the United States, is open back up, people are traveling around, graduation parties, etc., etc. It's hard to buy a house when you're on the beach in Maui. So yeah, this will be something that we're going to be keeping really close tabs on, just because, again, we like to be on the cutting edge of what's going on in our market. Because, I'll be honest, the stuff that you read in the newspapers or online articles, they're looking at data that's 2, sometimes 3, 4 months old, and making their assumptions on the market, predictions on the market based on that. What I like real-time data, what's going on with my listings, my office's listings, what's happening with what houses are coming on the market and going off right now. So again, that's what we like to give you guys, is the most up-to-date information, because it's our philosophy. The better armed our clients are with information, the better decisions that they can make on what tends to be their most valuable asset, your house. So thanks again for watching, guys. Catch you next week. Hey guys, thanks again for watching this week's episode of O.C Realtor Talk. If you gained any value from this video, we'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, and followed us on all our social media platforms.
Yeah, what Jason, I believe, is really, really important for you, whether you're buying a house or selling a house, is understanding the process and knowing exactly what you're getting into. So if you ever have any questions, just follow the links below.